Hey YouTube, what's going on? I hope you're doing fine. My name is Lawrence and this is my YouTube channel, if you haven't seen it before. Today I'm going to be doing a twist out routine that's going to end up looking a little something like this. If you haven't seen my last video I posted, or my last two videos, I posted a wash day routine and a corner routine. I still have them in right now. I've already started taking out the first side section of them, so this is my hair right now. So what I'm going to do first, and I'm just going to spray a little bit of water on them. Just wetting it so I can try to get some of the shed hair out a little bit. Now after wetting my hair a little bit, the two products I'm going to be using today are the Shea Moisture leave-in conditioner, the Manuka Honey leave-in conditioner, and I'm going to be using the Main Choice Tropical Moringa Pearly Braid Out Glaze, like sticky kind of consistency, as you can see, like that. But it takes away all the frizz, leaves your hair feeling really soft and shiny. A little bit more water, and I'm not worried about moisturizing it like each section completely, since it is a twist out. I'm just going to take some leave-in conditioner on my hands and just go ahead and run that along this whole section. And I'm just going to take a little bit more and lightly finger detangle. Now that my hair is moisturized, I'm gonna go ahead and start sectioning out the part that I want for the twists. The parts are not gonna be perfect whatsoever because it's a twist out. Go ahead with about that size section right there. I'm gonna take the rest of my hair right there and clip it out of the way. And now this section that I have right here, I'm gonna go ahead and spray it so it stays wet. And I'm gonna take my tangle teaser right here, and I'm gonna comb out the section from ends to roots. Now I'm gonna go in with the Pearly Braid Out Glaze right here. Just use not that much, I start with a little bit, that consistency. Smooth in the product with my hands so your hair absorbs it properly, making sure to really get those ends. And don't be afraid to add more water. Now, when I do a twist out, I don't rope twist it or twist it any special way. I just kind of make sure that the roots are slicked down. Split it into two sections like that. Split it into two sections. And just keep your hands that are gripping it close to the root at the beginning, making sure to keep it tight. And then just go ahead and twist all the way down. While I twist, I go ahead and smooth the hair down as I let go of each section to make sure that all the hair is inside the twist and there's none sticking out like that. And I just keep smoothing it all the way down, all the way till I get to the end. And if you feel that your ends are still kind of dry or they feel kind of scraggly, you may want to add some more gel at the end, or that may be a sign that you need a trim. And then I make sure to finger coil it at the end like that. And that's one twist like that I have. And now I'm gonna go ahead and do that for the rest of this big section. Okay, now I'm back after finishing that last section of my hair after twisting it. This is what it looks like so far. I've done maybe this is about a little less than half of my head so far. As you can see, I still have the braids right here, but this is what it looks like now after I've twisted this. I like to do this step before the side of my hair or whatever I'm doing has completely dried, because it just kind of seals in the moisture. I'm going to go ahead with the Carol's Daughter Goddess Strength oil right here that has black castor oil, which is really good for sealing in moisture, and I'm just going to use a little bit of that, pour it on my hands like that, rub it in, and just kind of focus really on the ends And just kind of rub it on the twist, which gives it extra shine before they dry out, and just make sure that that moisture really seals in. The gel that I use has a lot of oils already in it, which leaves your hair shiny, but I like to just add this chew just to make sure that I got the twist nice and moisturized. Just kind of squeeze it in just like that too. All right, this is the finished product. It looks a little strange since I don't have like a middle part this time, since I just went based off the parts that I already had for my braids previously, but the parting doesn't need to be good because you're not going to see my roots once I take all the twists out. This is what it looks like. I'll just turn around slowly. They look nice and moisturized and shiny. I'm just going to go ahead and put probably a bonnet on when I sleep to protect them from getting frizzy. I'll leave them in for definitely at least a day to make sure they're 100% dry. When you take out twists and they're not completely dry, then you know the curl pattern that is set from the twist won't hold. Just your curl pattern naturally will come out and it'll make it look frizzy. So I'm gonna at least wait a day or two, and then I'll show you what that looks like when I start taking them out. Okay, I'm back the next day, and this is what the twists look like now. They are 100% dry. So now I'm gonna start to go ahead and separate them. So I'm gonna go with, I used the Carol's Daughter oil last night, and now I'm going in with the Miel Rosemary Mint oil. And I'm just gonna take that a little bit on my fingertips. This oil is really good to keep your ends protected. I'm just gonna take that just on my fingertips like that. Rub it in. I'm actually gonna go ahead and rub it a little bit along the twist now. And I'm gonna go ahead and start with this twist right here in the front. I'm just gonna twist it the opposite direction that I started with. Go from the root and take it out like that. That's what it looks like. The curl pattern looks nice. Some people just take out all the twists like in the two sections that they are like that, and then they separate them like to see how it looks, but I did so many twists that I just go ahead and start separating the hair where it naturally separates right from the start. So I'm just gonna take it again and separate it once more like that. And along the other side. And even sometimes if the section is big, I might separate it, you know, 2, 3, 4 times like that. I think I'll do one more separation, just like that. And that's what it looks like one twist the curls. I'm gonna do one more right here to show you what it looks like, and then I'm gonna time lapse the rest of my head. Just untwist it, unravel it. You can also, if the ends are like a little frizzy, you can finger coil it around on your finger again to smooth it out like that. But that's kind of a lot of work. I don't do that on every section. But that's what it looks like. The gel that I used held the curls really nicely, and they still feel moisturized. There's no flakes, which looks really good. Maybe just a little bit at the roots where I used too much product, but overall pretty good. Now I'm just gonna keep going with the rest. Okay, now I personally don't like a middle part in my afro, but my hair's so long now that it kind of just naturally falls like that. I like a more kind of round shape, so make sure to not comb through your whole head. And I'm just gonna like take a section like this and just kind of puff up comb the roots so then they stick up a little bit to like hide the part line. You can kind of tilt it and then grab a section like that. So this is what I continue doing throughout my whole head. I just continue to take my fingers and massage my roots to continue to get more volume around my whole head. I take a comb and go back on the back sections to make sure the back of my head isn't flat and continue to get more volume so I can get that round shape appearance that you see right there. Just keep continuing to play with it and do your best to manipulate it to the way that suits you. And yeah. I also will take any pieces that are frizzy in the front section of my head and just finger coil those around my finger just to make sure they're not as frizzy. and I'll do a little 1-2 pat pat that doesn't hurt anybody, and that's the finished product. This is what it looks like on the first day. The curls are super defined, but it'll only continue to get more and more volume as the days go on. Just make sure to wear a bonnet at night or something to protect your hair so it doesn't get messed up while you sleep on your pillow. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Now here's day 2 of the twist out. As you can see, the curls still look good. Hopefully yours still look good only after the next day. But days later, I can still maintain the same look. If you fast forward, this is 6 days later. I section out my hair and use different rubber bands to stretch out the curls from my scalp to be able to give it more volume. And then once I start to take those out, I'm left with this. As you can see, I have a lot more volume from the first day. The curls still look amazing, and I'm able to maintain this hairstyle for a week plus. And here's a picture even in the sun. As you can see, the curls are still defined right in the front of my face, and that's what it ends up looking like. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have some more hair tutorial videos. If you would like to watch those, please go check out my channel and like and subscribe, and comment down below if you'd like to see anything else. Thank you. Bye.